They might turbocharge it, twin turbo it, they might supercharge it like the Connaught engine can be. I hinted towards it in a previous video, but this is what we're really here for. This is an X20 engine. So what does that mean? Well, it's two V10s horizontally opposed and geared together. This is the 2 litre 22.5 degree V10 that is in the Connaught from our previous video. So it's two of them with a gearing system in between to make them together, and then it's sent through this 6-speed manual gearbox. This is actually the 6-speed manual from the Lamborghini Gallardo to deal with the amount of power that this thing's going to create. So there's two crankshafts that are then mated together through a geared system, but the numbers on this thing are pretty crazy. So 20 cylinders, that means 20 exhausts, 2 valves per cylinder, so a 40 valve engine, and they're saying it will create around 400 brake horsepower, maybe 440 if they push it, but that's just naturally aspirated. They might turbocharge it, twin turbo it, they might supercharge it like the Connaught engine can be, and then who knows what power that will produce. I've never seen anything like this. I think the closest thing I've seen is maybe the Lotus BRM H16 engine, and that had issues, especially when it came to torsional vibrations. When you make two engines like this and try and get them to work together, they can often work against each other. So I'm really interested to see what BDI and Villiers are doing to make this engine work today, to get past those issues that the H16 had. But what a thing, it is massive. But they're saying this is going to fit in a supercar. I'm not sure exactly what, but what a thing. And what will this thing sound like? Will it sound like a V10, or will it have its completely own unique sound? Who knows? As you can see, it's not quite in working condition yet. There's still a lot of work to do, but maybe in the coming years, we'll come back here and have this thing on the dyno. Phil here is the CEO of BDI. Phil, what is BDI all about?
One-off prototypes, really. We come up with an idea and we just make it. And with our history, I go back 58 years working on these things, just an idea, and we see if it works. We can't see it right until we see it wrong. If we like it, we go into production. If we don't like it, we scrap it and do something else.
Round the corner, we've got the X20. What is the plan with that? We filmed with the H16 Lotus BRM engine, and they suffered a whole load of problems with their engine. So what's going to be different about the X20 to that?
Well, we don't need to learn their lessons because we took their lessons and we make sure we don't suffer the same problem.
Sure.
It's an X20. Nobody's ever made an X20, which is the reason why we want to do it. Secondly, 20 cylinders is a nice even number. And supercars, there's only a 4-litre engine with 20 cylinders. So fuel economy will be there, emissions will be there, and it's just because we can do it. We want to be in the history books of having done it. Like the BRM H16 engine. If they didn't do it, we wouldn't be talking about it today. That's our future. We've done it, and we hope to be successful with it. We don't want to make thousands of cars. If there's 20 people a year want to buy one, we'd be really pleased in that kind of marketplace.
That tiny V10 and this monster of an X20, expect big things from the Connaught brand in the coming years, and I cannot wait for this thing to be out on the road.